of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And before you sit down, just remain standing just for a few seconds. I'd like to just kind of have a moment of silence in remembrance of Dan West, our former city council member. Thank you. All right. Need to call this meeting to order. Call, please, Katie.
Waterman,
Here.
Crowner,
Here.
Raleigh,
Here.
Heitmeyer,
Here.
Lees. Here.
Okay, we need to perfect and approve the agenda.
So move.
Support.
Motion with support. Any discussion? Roll call.
Crowner,
Aye.
Raleigh,
Aye.
Heitmeyer,
Aye.
Lees. Waterman,
Aye.
Motion carried. Consent agenda.
motion approved.
Support.
Motion with support to approve consent agenda items 1 through 10, which are minutes from the regular city council meeting on August 16, 2017. Accept Andy Crook's resignation from the fire department. Approve officers Parker and Peterson's attendance at the basic SWAT training. Approve payment of Lynch Dallas PC for legal services. Approve payment to Alltech Industries for equipment. Approve payment to Francis Pump and Well for water main repairs in the Beaverdale area. Approve payment to Centrix. Approve payment to Quatsi Analytical Services. Approve the clerk's monthly financial report for July 2017. And approve the claims list as presented in the amount of $366,361.89. Any discussion? Roll call.
Raleigh,
Aye.
Heitmeyer,
Aye.
Lees. Waterman,
Aye.
Crowner,
Aye.
Motion carried. Staff reports. Dan, you got anything?
Just one thing, at a meeting about 6 months ago, where our city attorneys did a presentation, they talked about that if you hadn't had anybody go over your personnel manual in several years, you should do that. So I sent that to them. Well, they're coming in next week to go over it, the changes to that. So, meeting, I think it's on Wednesday of next week. So you'll see some changes coming. Probably you'll have to vote on that at some point to change the personnel manual as per their recommendations.
Do I have anything for Dan? Randy?
Just a couple things. Tree said something a couple weeks ago about some lights being out in Pat Klein Park. One of them we could fix with just a light bulb. There was 3 of them that light bulbs wouldn't take care of, and Norms gave us a price on replacing those fixtures with LEDs, and we're going to kind of do that on an as-needed basis instead of doing them all at once, which seems to make a little bit more sense. We're staying busy taking down a lot of trees, a lot of ash trees and some old maple trees, and getting the stumps all ground. And last night, yesterday afternoon, we had a leak over by Walmart. Had a valve that the bolt kind of had rusted off, and it was leaking near the top of the valve, and we got that all taken care of last night. So that's pretty much all I have.
Anybody have anything for Randy?
Couple of quick things. I seen on Facebook, wonderful Facebook, a group of West Burlington alumni are going to plant a tree in
Yes,
Lewis
sir.
Park. Do you know about that?
Yes.
That's all I care.
Yep. We're going to pick the tree up Friday for them, dig a hole, and then on Saturday, that class will plant the tree, and we'll water it and take care of it after that.
Just wanted to
So,
make sure that
Yep.
it went through. And then what's this semi-trailer sitting down here at the lift station?
That's for that additional storage you guys approved here a while back, so we can drain the water tower. That's where our extra water storage will be over there. Probably Monday or Tuesday we'll drain the tower, and when we run our pumps, excess water will go in there, which gives us extra storage, and we'll have our pressure like we always have, so.
All right, thanks.
Anything else?
What's the price on those LED bulbs?
What were they, Dan? Weren't they,
I don't remember, let me look.
they were pretty expensive. By the time we refit everything, Dan's quicker at getting to that stuff than I am. Give me just a second.
Oh, and thank you for.
$1,300 per pole. Yeah. But long term, yeah, I mean, it'll pay for itself, because usually those are guaranteed for at least 10, sometimes 12 years, and they last a lot longer than that too. So
Well, I think anymore for all the vandalism we've had in our parks and stuff, that it would behoove us to do that.
oh, I agree.
And thanks for fixing that one light, because now I can look over better.
It was very dark. I was glad you said something.
Okay, Frank?
The STEP grant that I told you about last time was taking place on Thursday, the 31st. It was a joint effort between Des Moines County Sheriff's Department, Burlington Police Department, West Burlington Police Department on Highway 34. 13 cars were involved with 17 officers total. They had stopped 62 cars. They wrote 38 warnings for speed, 28 other traffic warnings for equipment violations along with that, just warning tickets. They did do 3 moving citations for equipment driving under suspension, 1 speeding citation, 1 stop light citation was issued, and there were 5 arrest warrants served during that time. That's excellent on this arrest warrants. I also want to bring up and talk to you about, so we can have some discussion to bring to you, because it's not in, I did not plan for this in the budget, is Panasonic does upgrades, and that's why I wanted to go with this system, is they will offer what's a buyback program to do the upgrades. And in their body cameras, they had this upgraded body camera has a longer battery life for the guys, enhanced durability and reliability, and extensive compatibility, but it's basically smaller. It's not only has Wi-Fi, which our old ones do have Wi-Fi connection, but it also has Bluetooth, meaning if they're not around their computer, they can log on with their smartphone and put the CFS number into it. And I'd like to also include in that purchase a bank to where they can all put them in at the police department to charge, because right now they're taking them home and they're recharging them, but they're away from our network so they don't download. So when they come back to work during their 8 hours, they have to stay in here so long for it to download. If they just keep them here and pull them when they go out to patrol, they'll have that time to download. Now the buyback program, they're giving us about $600, and it's $399 for the new upgrade per unit. We have 8 units. I did not get a price yet on this other, but talking to Leslie and Dan, we can take it out of the capital expense fund. There's money in there for that purchase. I'm looking for it to be around $4,000, but it'd be a nice upgrade if nobody has any problem with doing the upgrade for the new body cameras. I'd like to do that, and I'll bring it to you the next council after I get from Kelly from Keltec. He's the Panasonic representative. And the problem we have with this new one is the ones that we bought them in December of 2015, so they're coming up on just about 2 years old. The problem with those are their battery life does not last, sometimes not even the whole shift. They have to plug them in sometimes or make sure that they shut them off in between so they're not recording the pre-record. This is taking care of that problem, and that would help out a bunch. Any questions?
Have our guys ever had to use their body camera in court for,
Yes, all the time, yeah. We send it down constantly, body camera, and that's so much better than just having a voice on a lot of it because we're out of the squad cars so much of the time, like in Walmart, when they interview a shoplifter. That's all we have is their testimony. You can actually see them and talk to them and put a face and how they're dressed that day, how they get so cleaned up when they go to court and look so normal. At least you have it now to where you can show the judge and the jury that they didn't look like that day. So,
Pajamas
yeah.
on, right?
jammy
Got their
pants?
pajamas on.
Yeah. So it's been a very valuable tool. I would hate to ever lose that again.
So if you keep them here to recharge them, do we have that charging bank already, or is that something?
No, that's something that I did not purchase from the get-go. That will be something that we'll have to add. That was kind of an afterthought after we had the body cameras working and the downloads coming in, hooked up to our network. But once they leave to go home, they leave our network and they're charging at home. It'd be so much better to have them here. And the reserves, talking to the reserves, they have their own fund, and they've been trying different body cameras themselves. And when I said, well, we're going to have these new Panasonics are coming out, they're going to pay full price for them, which is about $1,000 per unit. We're going to get them for $399 on the buyback program. But then we do not have to buy new software. That's why the original purchase was over $10,000. The software will work with these new cameras.
Well, I'd say get a quote written up and see what it comes
We'll do
down
that.
to.
Okay, thank you.
Anything else for police? Fire and building, Sean's not here. Got anything? Any,
I don't think there's much going on there. He's been coming in as needed as inspection. He's on vacation because he was going to lose it, and if anybody needed an inspection, he'd come in and do it and go back out to his cabin afterwards. So I don't think he's had to do very many, but in case the college was the one he was worried about because they're moving pretty fast out there. So.
Katie, you got anything going on
No?
up front?
Here's your chance, Katie.
There's a chance.
Well, gonna should let the floor open.
Leslie? Rod, you got anything going on?
No, sir. I guess I would mention, you mentioned Dan West, his funeral, in case you missed it, is 11 o'clock Saturday morning over at Harmony Bible, the old Tom's Food Marketplace.
Market.
Yeah.
No, sir. Reese?
No, I'm good.
Al?
I'm good.
Okay. This time I'll open the floor up to anyone wishing to address the council on matters that we don't have on the agenda. Okay, everybody run to the mic. We're going to a public hearing. We'll hold a public hearing on the plan specifications, form of contract, and estimated cost of construction for the 2017 Gear Avenue and Agency Road street improvements. Did we get any written?
No?
Anyone wishing to make a comment? Matt, what is the estimated cost?
It is
1.925 thousand, or?
That's worth a try.
Take two of them.
Okay. Council want to make comments?
No.
Close the public hearing. New business is to consider resolution approving plan specification, form of contract, and estimating cost of construction for the 2017 proposed agency and Gear Avenue street improvements.
Motion to approve.
Support.
Motion with support. Any discussion? Roll call.
Heitmeyer?
Aye.
Lees?
Aye.
Waterman?
Aye.
Crowner?
Aye.
Raleigh?
Aye.
Motion carried. Item number 2 is to consider resolution approving the plan specifications, form of contract, and estimate cost of construction for the 2017 Kimberly Melville and Ruthella Curve Repair Project.
Motion to approve.
Support.
Motion with support. Any discussion? Roll call.
Lees,
Aye.
Waterman,
Aye.
Crowner,
Aye.
Raleigh,
Aye.
Hightmeyer,
Aye.
Motion carried. Item number 3 is consider resolution awarding a contract for the 2017 Kimberly Melville and Ruthella Curve Repair Project. We had bid openings this afternoon, and we received 3 bids. And Matt, you want to tell them about it?
Yes.
Who
We had,
turned out, who the low bidder is?
we had 3 bids today, and the low bid was Hickey Contracting Company, and they are out of Keokuk. The estimate was $96,000, and their bid came in at $80,000, $339.55. The other 2 were MJ Daly and Mike Nelson. MJ Daly came in at $105,534 and 10 cents, so $105,000. And Mike Nelson was $98,130.47. So we've worked with Hickey before over in Danville on a project, and they did a very good job for us. So I wouldn't have any hesitation awarding it to Hickey. They do quite a bit of work over in Burlington as well.
Okay.
Motion to approve.
Support.
Motion with support to approve the low bidder, Hickey, $80,339.55. With support, any discussion? Roll call.
Waterman,
Aye.
Crowner,
Aye.
Raleigh,
Aye.
Hightmeyer,
Aye.
Lees,
Aye.
Motion carried. We'll start on Broadway next week.
We are looking into it. We have, originally they were going to start on Monday. There's quite a few utilities that you haven't noticed in that corner. So Four Seasons is going to get a hydrovac, and we are going to pothole down a bunch of the utilities to see where we're all out. We may need to make some small adjustments to the storm sewer. The big issue is getting across the agency. Currently, we have a 36-inch, and our window might not be as big as we thought it was, so we might have to narrow it down to 2 24 inches to squeeze the windows that are in there. So once we have an idea of what kind of space we've got to work with, we'll get going on.
All right, thanks, Matt.
you.
Item number 4 is consider payment Snyder Associates for engineering services in the amount of $15,597.83 for wastewater treatment work.
Motion to approve.
Support.
Motion with support. Any discussion? Roll call.
Crowner,
Aye.
Raleigh,
Aye.
Hightmeyer,
Aye.
Lees,
Aye.
Waterman,
Aye.
Motion carried. Item number 5 is consider payment French Rennick Associates for engineering services, and there's 3 of them. $7,400 for the Broadway, $6,800 for agency and gear, and $49.50 for Ruthella and Kimberly.
Motion to approve all 3.
Support.
Motion with support. Any discussion? Roll call.
Raleigh,
Aye.
Hightmeyer,
Aye.
Lees,
Aye.
Waterman,
Aye.
Crowner,
Aye.
Motion carried. Item number 6 is to consider right-of-way permit for CenturyLink to install fiber optic on agency. 235 feet.
Motion approved.
Support.
Motion with support. Any discussion? It says 116 West Agency. Is that going to interfere with your project?
It's in that general vicinity, but I think
It's farther west.
think they're going west out of their junction box.
Yeah.
I'm not sure which store is it, GameStop or one of those over there.
I can't remember which one it is, but it shouldn't be an issue.
If not, just cut the line.
Roll call.
Hightmeyer,
Aye.
Lees,
Aye.
Waterman,
Aye.
Crowner,
Aye.
Raleigh.
Aye.
Motion carried. Item number 7 is to consider resolution approving street finance report for fiscal year 2016-17.
So moved. Support.
Motion with support. Any discussion? Roll call.
Lees,
Aye.
Waterman,
Aye.
Crowner,
Aye.
Raleigh,
Aye.
Hightmeyer.
Aye.
Motion carried. Okay, old business. Anybody have any old business? Anyone wishing to address the council matters we did discuss or didn't discuss? I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Support.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Meeting's adjourned. I won't be here for the next 2 meetings. I'm going to enjoy myself.